Hello eBay, you're looking at a QVC brand arcade 1-up, or actually the QVC version of the arcade 1-up Ms. Pac-Man countercade. I'm selling this because I recently got a full size, well, 3/4 size arcade 1-up Ms. Pac-Man on clearance, so I don't really need this one anymore. It was only played about a handful of times. It's in very good working condition. I would say it's like new almost. I mean, there's no, take a quick look around it, there's no dents or nicks or anything. The plastic, the buttons are all in good shape. The joystick's in good shape. This one is a very simple mod with a Bex 2 power bank, 30,000 milliamp battery. I mean, you can leave this on here, but this is just basically so that the thing can be totally portable, so you don't have to be tethered to the AC power supply, which is kind of a drag. If you want to, if you're playing it, you want to move from one position to another, you have to unplug the damn thing and then move it around. So, yes, it passed. And all the attachments are there. I'll show you real quick in this video how it works. But first, we'll turn the unit on so you can get a general idea. Pardon my face in the mirror, the reflection. But it works okay. So let's turn it on. Right now it's plugged into the wall. It comes with Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man and Super Pac-Man. Just 2 games on this one. There was another version at 4. But this one only has 2. I actually kind of like the pink T-molding, or sort of T-molding. There's no light up marquee, something this small. You can mount that if you want. But the pink looks a lot better than the yellow, I think. And the pink one actually has, the QVC one has the actual art over here in this plate. Or if you get the other one, I'm not sure if it's a Walmart one, I guess. It doesn't have any art. It looks kind of not so great. So here you go. You have Ms. Pac-Man and Super Pac-Man. So let's start with Ms. Pac-Man. You just hit this button, start. And let's start it up. To tell you the truth, the sound on this little countercade is actually better than the full-size cade. But that's because they have to have a firmware update on that one, which I didn't do, and I probably won't do because I'm too lazy. So anyway, all 4 of the directionals work fine. Alright. So you can see basically that works fine. So let's just hold our button down. Goes back to the Pac-Man screen. Let's turn it off, turn it back on again. If you hold the 1 down, I think it's the 1. We'll go back to the main screen where you can select both games. So start up again. So this time we'll try the Super Pac-Man. Okay. Whatever. This is actually a cool game. All 4 directionals work fine. So if you hit this button here, it speeds up. It's a little hard to do with one hand, but all the buttons work fine. The joystick works fine. So it's a little hard to see while I'm shooting video. Alright, but that's about it, as far as that's concerned. Alright, so like I said, if you want to go back to the main screen, hold down this button, the player 1 button, Then go back to the main menu. There's nothing much really to it. Okay, so that's it on AC power. So now, well, let's shut it off first. It's got this little mod, which took about 5 minutes to make. Because that's all I'm capable of, is simple mod. So we're gonna unplug the AC power. Let's throw it on the floor for a second. And then we go over here and it's a little hard to see. I'll do the best that I can here. So you'll have this, and this has a little adapter on it. It's hooked into the USB of the power bank. So when the power bank is on, it just flows into the power source of the countercade. So you get these two together, right? With the adapter, it's going to be there like when it ships. As soon as you open the box, it'll be there. All right, right now it's at 97%. This is a 30,000 milliamp battery. It lasts a hell of a long time. I played this thing for, maybe an hour, and it only moved down maybe a few percentage points. So it'll stay on for a little bit when there's nothing happening with it, because it thinks it's going to charge something. After 30 seconds, it'll just turn itself off. So all you really want to do is go over here once it's connected, and just the power bank's power switch, right? You just click it real fast like that. You'll see the percentage come on. Once that happens, you come over here, turn it on. And you see it comes on just as if it was plugged in a wall. And it's a lot easier because then you can play for hours. This battery lasts a hell of a long time. You can charge it, I don't know, like over 100 times, maybe several hundred. But it's a big battery. It's got a lot of life to it, and it wasn't hardly even used. It's just been sitting here. So and that, you can see there 90%. I charged that like maybe 6 months ago. I didn't use it, and it's still at 97%. It hasn't even drained just from sitting there. So, and everything works fine just the way it should. And that's about it. I mean, it's in good condition. It's got the original box that it came in. It's got the original manual and everything. It's this Pac-Man, it's a classic arcade game, but it's portable, so, that's nice to have. So, that's about it. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen. Bye.